This video covers our first day ride, joining 6 great friends in the wonderful Flinders Ranges.
And now all 8 of us together down the main street. We're heading there. There's the Palace Hotel, down Argent Street. There's the demo club that we went to last night for dinner.
It's only a short distance outside Broken Hill where you see the Broken Hill sign, a monument to Australia's first heritage listed city.
We stopped at the border sign, and there's the bikes. David's new 1300.
There's your sticker in the O.
Oh yeah. And there's I'm behind you now. It's a beautiful looking day today. It's a low 20 so far. It's supposed to get up a lot higher, but beautiful this morning.
We fuel up and eat a sandwich at Yunta and then head out Tea Tree Road, which will mark the beginning of the gravel riding for the day.
That's Waukaringa to Inaminka is closed. It's open all the way to Waukaringa.
Tea Tree Road starts out nicely sealed with lots of these little dips used as floodways.
After 11 kilometres we've reached the dirt part of the road. Switched it over to enduro. The surface has just changed from a rockier base to a clay base. The road's nice and wide. We've got Tony in front of me, then Paul, and then Renee and David right up on the crest of the hill up the top. Actually, they've already gone over the crest. You can see the road heading down a bit to the right and then up another slight climb to the left. There's David just going by.
As most riders do on this route, we turned into the Waukaringa Homestead. Now this area was established in the 1870s after a gold discovery by James Watson. But the interesting thing was it had a substantial population of around 750 people back then, but did include a post office, other stores and even a pub.
Got Renee on a GS 850. I'm on the 1250, Chris the 1250, David's on the new 1300, just ran it in, Tony on the 1250, Kieran 1250, Paul on the Himalayan 450, and Stephen on the third triple black 1250. Yeah, very interesting building this. A lot of deep sections. Look at that, deep.
After a short stop, we were back on Tea Tree Road, and I guess the most interesting thing about Tea Tree Road is the surface does continually change. But we were originally going to make a left-hand turn shortly on Barata Road.
I don't know that the camera sees all the dust like we do.
There weren't many cars or trucks, but this was one, and it was a pretty big truck, and Tony certainly slowed down for it.
We're going to go via Waukaringa and check out the Waukaringa station, but because tomorrow is scheduled to rain, that's going to probably prevent us on one of our days at least of riding. So we've changed. We're going to do the Martins Well loop component today. That was scheduled for 2 more days' time, and that'll take us via Pugilist Hill, and we'll come back into Wauka that way. So it's maybe, I can't remember, 60-70 kilometres longer, but that's alright. So you get this couple of kilometres of sealed section. We don't know how long this is going to go for, but yeah, it's nice to get a break, sit down, have a rest.
We stopped for a regroup at the Erudina Rd turn-off, and you can see that was 2/3 the way to Waukaringa from Yunta.
So Erudina Rd started okay. It's graded at some stage and it's reasonably wide, so but we're on here for a long time, over 34k. We'll be in a lower gear and push it through.
There were a couple of small, shallow, sandy patches, but that just made it a little bit more interesting.
So we're still on Erudina Rd, and the conditions have changed. It's opening up a bit here. It looks like it's not that popular a road.
Late the next day, the forecast rain did hit, and there was a group on some smaller bikes, T7s, V-Stroms, who got caught out here in the rain, and the Suzuki had to be trailered back to Hawker where we were staying.
You know, despite it being a really good surface for most of it, there was a few very patchy, sandy sections, very loose. Tony managed to find them and have some extensive wobbles.
Renee's just cruising along before she takes off again.
No, she's going now. So this area is actually the Martins Well area. I just missed the sign back there. Martins Well Reserve.
I just want to mention that I bought this new short microphone cable from the Moto Rides Australia website. It's excellent. I'm very happy with it, and I'll put a link in the description.
The road's changed so much. Like right now, it's quite a, except for the dust, it's quite a more interesting road because it's turning and undulating. So it's a lot better than a lot of the street stuff that we've been going through. But this part of the road seems to be well upkept. Might have just run into some reception. I just heard my phone, or felt my phone buzz on my chest.
So I carry my luggage and Tony's luggage, each in one side of the Lone Rider panniers.
You see the road winding through the countryside. It's quite neat.
I don't really find out for a few days, but I did hit one of these dips a little bit fast and caused a bit of damage to Tony's pannier.
Yeah, we're heading for Pugilist Hill. That's still about 70 odd kilometres away. Wrangling Reserve. And Stephen. So this is the start of Martins Well Road from where we've turned on. And again, it's another wide road. Tony's leading again, she's a long way in front. Looks like Renee's been through here, all those S's. Over a crest. A bit loose on the approach. This is the twisties. Yeah, we're getting closer to the Pugilist Hill. These mountains on our left don't seem to get any closer. We're just paralleling them, but they seem to wrap around us. but then you don't get closer to them. Actually 13 kilometres out from the Pugilist. Looks quite good seeing the road cut in through the green over there in front of that mountain. I've sort of got it wrong. Tony's the one wearing the goggles. I'm the one who needs the goggles.
We were discussing while we were riding how Martins Well Road looked like it had been recently graded and was in excellent condition, though that good condition didn't help once it rained the next day when those other guys were caught on it. The wet clay between the tyre and the mudguard prevented their wheel from turning.
Okay, there's Pugilist Hill. It looks like Renee and David up the top.
Yep, they were, and they are watching us on our way up.
And Tony's about to turn right. Standing up. It was worse last time I come up. I went up in first gear last year. This year second gear. It's a bit looser up here. A lot bit looser here. Yep, okay, it's pretty dug out here. Yeah, it's pretty loose, very loose. It gets really potholey at the top.
Some of the hardcore guys don't bother with this hill, but I just reckon it's a must-do ride.
Yeah, it looks great. It's actually a better view today.
How unfit am I? That short ride made me puff, but the view up here, I really love this view.
I'll just follow David down. Although if he gets anything wrong he can't tell me, so... Oh, there you go, that's why I come up the hard way. I was on that right hand side there, that line, in second gear. Oh, he's crossing over there, there you go. That's interesting. I'll take his word for it. Okay, all good. Oh, look at that lovely road on the left. I wonder what that one does. As we approach Rawnsley Park and the Flinders Ranges Way, the clouds are coming in a bit darker, so this is, we're supposed to have rain all day tomorrow, so hence our changing today's route to do this particular part of the ride today. So a bitumen run home to Hawker. Here's the Rawnsley Park station turn. We should have taken them there. What a great place to stay.
As we do each day, we ride straight into the petrol station to fuel up for the next day's ride. Hawker has a very good general store cafe and the very classy Flinders Food, open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Just around the corner is the Hawker Hotel Motel, where we're scheduled to stay for the next 3 nights.
Well, we stayed at Rawnsley Park Station last year and it was absolutely awesome, but you pay for it. And this is Hawker Hotel Motel. It don't cost much, but I don't think it's worth very much. Anyway.
If you got this far, thanks for watching. Leave us a comment and we'll put a link to some GPX files in the description.